taken seriously. I'm not going to give them the credence they deserve. Happy Halloween, everybody! And it's a very special episode. It is our 1 year anniversary for Ghost in the Scene. We've been busting the scenes for 1 whole year.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
Just like Ghost in the Scene pioneered the frontier of Google Live, YouTube, paranormal media investigations, I am a cowboy of the Old West, because I'd say our show was kind of the Cowboys of YouTube when it comes to live paranormal criticism media.
And you're Cowboy Mark over there, right?
Howdy, yeah, like riding horses and rope.
Okay, and over here we got Rob Thomas, and everybody be careful. This is a trigger warning for ghosts. If you have any experiences with ghosts, he obviously has a smiley face, so he is not a mean ghost. He's a friendly ghost.
Now, when I did this, I didn't really realize. See, I've been so concerned about all of our talk about doubles. I thought it would be good to mask my identity.
Smart.
But it turns out that I look like a ghost. So my apologies for everyone out there that this may cause triggers for. I know it's very shocking to see a ghost on our show like this. But
Wow.
you know, I think privacy is also very important.
Wow. Okay. You see, now I, along with the watcher, believed that you were a ghost, and I didn't realize that this was for privacy purposes. So I apologize. I thought you were a ghost, and I think it's just because this crazy night, it's Halloween night, and lots of spirits and ghosts and demons are out tonight, that I mistook you for a legitimate ghost, or at least you were impersonating one perfectly.
Well, Rob, there's other ways to be private. In the Old West, the cowboys would put their bandanas up like this. But it's evident because I'm wearing a hat that I am not a ghost. But you can't tell who I am because you can't see my mouth and my nose. So I could be any guy wearing a cowboy hat. So, Rob, I think there's other ways you could do that would be a little more conscious of people's feelings and anxieties.
Their fears.
Well, all right. Well, thank you for the tips, guys. I'll be more aware of this the next time.
Mm-hmm. I figured Bandana Days would have taught you a thing or two about fashion and about community, but obviously you still have a long way to go, Rob.
Well, honestly, you weren't paying attention to Bandana Days, which is just kind of hurts.
Well, I've always been a proponent of Ascot Days, as you know, which is draped around the neck. So there's no chance to obscure the face at all. But, maybe I'll have to consider your Bandana Days. I thought it was pretty silly at first, pretty childish. But maybe it has a place.
We might have to do Bandana Days all over again, just for the people in the back who weren't paying attention.
People are a little slow when it comes to listening.
And the thing was that was a safety PSA.
It was.
Okay? That was. And so was Ascot Days, and so was Headband Days. Now, I'm glad that okay, so let's call to attention Rob Thomas, and this is a blessing in disguise. You are our silver lining, because this is now a ghost PSA. Okay, everybody? If you see anything like this outside, okay, and it is not a child, and you hear anything like boo or ooh or ah or anything scary, like a grr or a growling sound, I want you to pull out your holy water. I want you to squirt it all over this spooky ghost, and then once you have it all wet and drenched, I want you to light it on fire.
Exactly.
Okay? And it will catch fire with the light of God, with the fire of God. It's going to be cool. It's
going to be fire. Great. And I want people, we might have some new viewers out here, for people who might, be a little skeptical, which is reasonable. There's a lot of fake news out there. But I want to show you guys this. And I know what you're thinking. And yes, it is a Nobel Prize. This is a Nobel Prize winning show. So we know exactly what we are talking about. We have in hand the skateboard riding Tiki Man that symbolizes Nobel.
Nobel, yeah, Nobel, Mr. Nobel himself handmade that. He hand carved it, and he put the skateboard because we specifically asked him how, and we told him how much we like skateboards, and he gave it to us that way. And so
we know what we're talking about.
We're Nobel.
I should mention though, if you do go up to someone such as myself, and I'm not saying boo, but you know, if I'm just simply looking out for my privacy, please just let them be. We don't want, you know, anyone like myself being caught on fire erroneously. That just happens to look like a ghost that might be wearing something just for their privacy or maybe modesty. So, you know, ask first before you set them on
exactly. Fire. You do the simple, what the professionals do in the field is they do a ghost ass test. And what you do is you ask the person, are you a ghost? Not a joke. And you say, not a joke right afterwards.
Not a joke.
And if they say...
That's important.
And then if they say boo, you slap them.
And if you
the water and the fire,
and then the water and the fire, because you got to make sure that you burn them, because if it's a costume, number one, it gets burned off and they learn their lesson. Okay, if it's not a costume, it's a real ghost. Then you've burned the ghost, and ghosts don't like the smell of burnt ghost.
And I understand.
So,
yeah,
go ahead. Well, I was just gonna say,
blood on your hands, and you want to test again. So slap them, and if they say "ow," say, hey, why did you say ow?
Not a joke.
And because ow is very close, not too far from boo or ooh.
Exactly.
Ow, ooh.
Yeah, give them a good...
You have to listen carefully.
Exactly. You ask them, did you say ow or boo? And if they don't say anything, then punch them and then proceed to burning them. Just to be careful.
You just got to be very careful when you're dealing with ghosts, because any physical contact that you give to them, that is the moment of contact they can infect you with their spirits. And I feel like this is something, because Mark, you're acting like a true cowboy right now. And that really does kind of worry me a little bit, because you were not born in the age of the cowboy, and yet you take on the cowboy persona so well. And it makes me wonder if you're not possessed by a rootin' tootin' ghost of the Wild West. And I'm not saying possessed. I'm just saying maybe the costume itself is possessed and you're just wearing a possessed costume.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I think the case is closed on that.
There you go.
The case is closed. This has been a very spooky Halloween, but I'm just really happy to say that after a full year of being together, we're still together. We're still here. We may have gone to the other place, the dimension beyond dimensions. We may have gone to the sun and had a parlay, a conference with Apollo. And we may be on the hot trails of Johnny Depp.
We got him.
And this season, we're going to find out what it takes to get to the bottom of all of this. Okay? And you're going to be with us for everything, guys. Yeah. This is season 2. It's going to start next week. Okay? And for everybody that didn't jump on season 1, this is your chance. Because season 2, we are pulling out all the stops.
All the stops.
All of them.
Yeah.
No stops left.
And a little later, I think I want to kind of reveal it at the end. But I made a short, just kind of a tribute / teaser to what to expect for season 2. So,
I mean, let's bring that on.
That's great for our fans.
Watch it.
When it's ready, let's kind of get, business keep on going. Because I know you have some things you want to present. And towards the end, that will be. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. I just want to quickly go over 2 movies that are on the docket for movies that I believe are personally very haunted. Now, this is a little bit behind the scenes. So this is behind the scenes part of the show. So I'm going to show you 2 movies that I have a hard time holding in my hand. I had to put the DVDs in a separate room. You'll see that there are no DVDs Actually, this one
It's
actually
just
does
too
have
much.
a DVD.
Okay, well, be careful
So,
with that one, Gio, because
this
with
one's
the
I gotta be very careful with
material
this one.
there's if it is haunted, that's a lot of psychic energy
You're right.
right
So I'm gonna
now.
hold this by the corners. This one is called Band Slam. Okay.
Oh,
Have you guys seen this movie?
I have.
I saw the previews and it was really spooky, so I decided to give that one a pass.
Right. Now, let me just show you here. This is just a photo of a bunch of kids. Okay. You see they're having fun. You see but there's something behind them. Okay. I'm gonna have to maybe do a close up of this photo, but there is obviously something right behind that smiling guy's face. Do you see it? Right behind the smiling guy's face. It is. I mean, okay. I'm gonna pull away for now. Band Slam is a movie that I believe is haunted. Now there are a lot of reasons I could give you, but I'm not gonna get in there right now. The second movie is Dogma. Okay?
Dogs.
And hear me out. I know Kevin, was it Kevin Smith? He's a great guy, right? Lots of comic book stuff. I propose that there is a haunted dog, a ghost dog in this movie. And
That's not
it
good.
has yet to be found. Okay? But I feel like I was watching this movie with my dog and he started going nuts.
Wow.
So I feel like there's a haunted dog in this movie, Dogma. So sooner or later, both of these movies are going down, and it's just a matter of when and which one and in which order. So I guess we'll figure out which one's going to go first. I'm not sure. But frankly,
if there's
I can't have
anything
this-
that any of our viewers that are seeing that like jumps out to them, let us know.
Yeah.
You know,
If there's anyone that you believe that needs to be investigated first.
which one first? Hashtag Dogma or hashtag Band Slam?
You get to decide.
That's right. And if you don't decide, I'll destroy both of these movies myself. I want to burn them just like I do with ghosts on the streets.
Wow.
Okay. Now, do you want to finish off with your your movie as well? Actually, I think Rob might have a movie too to present.
Okay.
Yes, I do. As you can see,
Wow.
there's
Is that
a
an original?
original print
Original
from 1931. This original DVD from 1931.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Dracula, the original. And
This
I
is
bring this
before
up
they had
too.
Blu-ray, mind you.
I've been looking for the original Blu-ray. They're very hard to come by. They made very limited copies in 1931. Blu-ray was a very new technology then, so but luckily I got a DVD. This film, I'm not going to go into it too much, but there is actually two films filmed at the exact same time of the same thing. So there's a lot of doubles at play here.
Wow.
It's partially why I'm hiding my identity right now. I had to. I'm not going to say what I had to do to get this copy, but there's good reasons why I'm in hiding right now. There is very powerful forces at play here.
I understand. Wow. That is very important that you have that, and I'm glad that you're hiding your identity because honestly, the fact that you're on the internet right now just goes to prove that you're not in the water, you're not in the air. So if I were a drone, I could find you in a matter of minutes. So I feel like that's about all we can have for the rest of the night. We should probably call and end this investigation for tonight.
Perfect.
But for next week, guys, we are coming hard, and hopefully we can have a scrambler so that Rob can have some privacy on his internet network, because I feel like we haven't scrambled your IP enough.
No.
So until then, you guys stay in the scene, okay?
All right. Well, I would like to present the trailer.
That's right. That's right.
Oh yes, before we go.
This is another behind the scenes.
This is very important. So 1 second, let me get everything all ready. Behind the scenes, it's about to be extreme. Screen share, where is that?
It's on the corner.
It's on the corner. Screen share. Here we go. Oh man, you guys are just
season 2 teaser.
move to tears. All right.
Okay.
So this is something I've been working on for a while, just kind of really the mood of Ghost of the Scene, just kind of capture the essence. So here we go.
Open up your morning light, say a little prayer for I. You know that if we are to stay alive and see the peace in every eye.
Very tasteful.
She had 2 babies. One was 6 months, one was 3. In the war of 44. Every telephone ring, every heartbeat stinging when she finally was gone, calling her. Oh, would her son grow to know his father? I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now.
Wow.
So what do you guys think?
That was amazing. It's a
I know you
beautiful
can't see
tribute.
it, but I am bawling right now. I have tears just pouring down my face.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I knew that you did that beforehand, I would have cried because I'm just so in shock right now. That was so beautiful. It represents the year of struggle and of friendship that we had together. It's such a beautiful tribute. And if everybody here just wants to thank Mark individually, just leave a comment, like, share this video, just do this for Mark because he does so much for us. Wow.
I'm just,
Thank you.
I'm just touched by how touched you were by my work. It just, that song by Leslie Roy, it's so powerful. And
It's very powerful.
Leslie Roy's words just really.
They say it all.
Mm-hmm. And it really does say it all. I don't want to wait for season 2, and you don't have to wait anymore because it's coming, guys. So until next time, stay in the scene.
Stay in the scene.
Keep those eyes on the screen.
Eyes on the screen.
And happy Halloween.